Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Rummenigge! Off the post! Now it's Pelé. Messi. And it's Vieira. Rummenigge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Now that's well seen too. Now this could be a chance. Maldini calmly anticipates. Cruyff. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he welcomes it in. Impressive jump! Goal, England! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Driving forward. He's through here. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he is Can he finish? And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is... He's rising! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Fantastic from Davids! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Cruyff. But that has not gone well. Tries one from range. He's on it, can he get away? And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Vieira. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Davids. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Chance, surely! In he goes again. There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Cruyff. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Seedorf! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
England are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Ibrahimovic. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lamb getting up there! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well read, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot.
Header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let...
Rummenigge! He's got a goal! They are playing them off the park. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. He's got away. Played into the box. Nesta with the clearance. In again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. And that has been slung wide. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's been slipped through. Ronaldo has the space to scheme. Lahm gets into a good position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, that has not gone well. Lahm, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's...
Pele! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Thuram gets a foot in here. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And we have liftoff! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lahm gets over and intercepts.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Threads one in. Oh, it's a great... Haaland! Oh, it's come loose. Baresi is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Davids. Pepe. And it's Vieira. Played out wide. Kvaratskhelia. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pepe. Cruyff knocks it out wide. Seedorf.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vieira. A probing pass. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Davids. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. England currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Cruyff. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's another good win of the ball. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Vieira.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. That'll be a throw. And it's Thuram. Ronaldinho. Maldini, the man synonymous with solidity. And there's a searching pass. And a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to get it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. England have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And this is Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Played out towards the right wing. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. And here's Mbappe. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
substitution for Arsenal, number 19, Johan Cruyff. Number 17, Kurt Keller. Number 11, Gullit.
Now it's
Number
Gullit.
6, Baresi.
England have the chance to go the other way.
Nesta.
He's in one-on-one.
Playing on the field.
Oh, look at... Can he finish? Goal, England! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 75 minutes.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
England with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This their second corner of the game.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Lahm delivers. Oh, great leap! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Lahm calmly anticipates. Now it's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is just caressing. And Messi! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
England now in a position far more... Rummenigge! Rummenigge! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Gullit. Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Rummenigge. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's a really well-measured ball. Thuram. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well-timed. And that will be it. England have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.